They say here, truth seeker, truth finder, truth teller. Posting a video today. I went out and had to do my grounding and my little workout a little bit, you know, walking around. Sorry, I just got in. So I was gonna pull some signs first. See what comes out. What's I'm gonna get these laminated, trust me. What's in this reading today? So we have Capricorn. We have Libra for this reading today. Cancer for this reading today. I've made them myself because I couldn't find something that had a set, you know, like without any words or anything, just words. So I made them myself. Taurus is for this reading today. They're telling me one more. Virgo is for this reading today. And other signs can come out as I do the tarot as well. Let's recap. Virgo for today. Taurus for today. Cancer. Libra. Capricorn. Okay. So we have 3 earth signs. 3. 1 water, 1 air. But as we go along, it could come out other signs. Okay. So let's get the reading going. I wanted to do that because I know people are real specific. You know, I used to be like that too, and I understand it. So I understand y'all guys. Why y'all want to really have zone in into your zodiac sign to know if this is your reading or not. But remember, every reading has different portions because of the simple fact that we're reading for general people. And when I say we, I mean all the readers. We're reading for a lot of people. So this is why they're like those signs and whatever the decks come out with, take it in accountability, you know what I mean? So those are the signs that are going to come out in this reading. And if it resonates with you, whatever resonates in this reading, that's yours, because different signs, zodiac signs, are going through different things. If it resonates with you, then stay for the reading, because something in the reading, it has to be yours, right? If not, then keep moving. Maybe another reading will come to you. Come through, spirits. Wow, that popped out and another one popped out. Okay, that's in the reverse. That's the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Cups in the reverse. King, what are you doing? What are you doing, King? What's going on with you? Wow, we have the Queen of Cups in the upright. So, I'm going to read off these signs. Let me get one more. Oh, no need. There was a whole Knight of Cups in the reverse. Anything else? Because, wow. For right now, we have Earth, Taurus. What did I say? We have 3 Earth signs. Taurus, Earth, Fire, Water for the King of Cups, which is in the reverse. Queen of Cups, we have a water sign, Cancer and Gemini. Like I said, Cancer was coming out. And we have air and water, which is a Libra and a Scorpio. I said Libra was out here. And Scorpio's for you. Yeah. So what we have right now is recovering from finances. You're in the reverse right now. You've lost some finances in your life, but I feel for some reason this card says spiritual poverty. Now I feel you're more in you're more in the spiritual poverty. It's not, I don't feel like it's a heavy burden on your financial. It is. I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying, for this Earth Taurus sign right now, it could be a Capricorn. Remember, we had all three: Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus coming out. So we have a little bit of Earth, like heavy Earth right now. You can be experience a financial loss. You know what I mean? Something that you thought that was going to pan out. That's something that you thought that was going to pan out. That was going to be fruitful. It turned out not to be. Okay. That you took a financial hit, not a hit like, oh my God, I'm literally broke in the poorhouse, but a hit that you have to now, do a little pinching, little penny pinching. You get what I'm trying to say? So, but spiritually poverty, you're definitely in the zone with that one. You are really like, you need to render yourself. You need to surrender yourself to spiritual. You're coming out as the King of Cups in the reverse. And that's like I said, that's a fire water. That's an Aquarius and a Pisces. So whoever, again, we have again, we have water signs in here too. Yes. So that's, you're taking bad advice, emotional manipulation, moodiness, self-compassion, inner feelings. Right now, you're all in your emotions. You're all in your feelings. I feel like you're getting bad advice. Whether it's from, it feels like family. I don't know. For some reason, it just feels like family. It feels like family is giving you the bad advice, giving you the wrong thing. I keep on saying this to people, but they don't listen. You're not listening. Don't take advice from anyone else. Take it from yourself, from within yourself. If you feel like that's the right choice, and when I say when you feel it, you really feel it deep down, like in your heart. Like you're like, no, this is the right choice to do. This is the right move to make. I need to go where my heart is happiest at. You know what I mean? Where my heart is content and happiest the most. I do see that you do need to do spiritual healing. Okay, so go into your spiritual journey. Do you understand? That will definitely help you. Sorry, I just came from outside and I needed my tea. Your Queen of Cups is right now present, whether she's in your life or not. Double water sign, Gemini, Cancer. That came out. I remember I told you in the beginning of this reading, Cancer was there, and we did get a Libra, and we do have Earth signs. Now, what I feel from this Queen is she's calm, nurturing, she's healing. She's emotionally stable, she's intuitive. She is caring, but she's not for the nonsense. You know what I mean? Like, she's not going to tolerate any more nonsense because she's in the upright. She's in the, you're backwards. See that? You're in the reverse. She's in the upright. So she's not taking no more nonsense. She's not going to take the I'm sorry's without the action. If you understand, you'll understand. She's not going to take no more I'm sorry's without the actions. She's not doing that. You have to go into your spirituality, period. If you want this back, because I do feel like she loves you. I do feel like you love her. I do feel like there is a connection, but it's really slim to none. Because if you're coming out thinking about all the you're thinking about all the exterior things that will, you need to gain, you're dead wrong. Yes, financial stability is a must to keep living in today's society. Yes, I'm not saying that you're wrong by gaining financial stability, but don't put your ducks all in that basket for that, because this queen, she wants immaturity. She wants maturity. She wants stability, and she wants that in a spiritual form, which she wants you to know what you truly want in your life. You need to know how to love yourself first in order to come in and love her or him properly. And I've been getting a lot of these readings, and I think I know why. It's because I have to shed light in some of these masculines and feminines love life, because you're disappointing. You're overreacting. Your imagination. You're jealous. You're jealous of the fact because you think she's moved on, whether she has or hasn't. I don't feel like she has. I feel like she's working on herself. She's finding her self-worth, her self-love, her self-respect for her own. She's not trying to come in, and she's not trying to play games with nobody. She wasn't playing games with you when she was with you. She was nurturing. She was giving you her care, her love, her attention. I feel like this queen was not playing games. I think you were. And I do believe that you're focused on financial, but in reality, you need to be spiritually. You see that right there? Where it says spiritual poverty. See that? Okay. That's what you need to work on. You need to work on that. Because in order to come to this queen, she's a queen of cups. She's a person of nurture. She's a person of love, of giving, of understanding. But she's not going to take nonsense. You understand? So she's in her throne already. She's not taking any nonsense. She's not going to, there's a Knight of Cups in the reverse. You're not coming in with this offer because you don't have it right now to come in with an offer. But you're jealous. I feel like you're imagining things. You're imagining that she's with somebody else. That's why she's not contacting me. That's why she doesn't want me anymore. That's why she doesn't want to be with me. It can be so, but I feel like she's not. I feel like she's really trying to ground her own personality, her own self, her own self-worth. And if you're listening to this queen, this is what this past person is thinking about you. This King of Cups in the reverse. This is what he's thinking. This is why he's feeling moody, disappointment, overreacting, like imagining he's overreacting in his life. Something is going on in his life. He's probably got maybe someone else in his life. It's one of those like, give me all that I can take, but you can't do it type of things. Give me candy, give me this, give me that, give me everything, but you can't do it. And that's not fair to nobody. Shame on you. You ever heard of share and share alike? Whatever you do is good for the geese. Whatever's good for the geese is good for the gander. Whatever is good for the geese is good for the gander. And I heard this song earlier today. I don't know the artist, but I know it's a shout, let it all out. These are the things that we don't do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on, shout. So basically it's saying like, let your feelings out. We don't do this anymore. We don't do these things anymore. We don't shout to our feelings. We don't release our feelings or anything like that. And I heard another song too. It'll come to me. I was singing it earlier, and I can't remember. Five of Pentacles. I was singing it earlier. strength. It says courage, passion, stable power, precision, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. It's saying focus. And the reason why this landed on the... I keep on saying this. And I'm sorry I sound like a recorder. But guess what? That's what they're saying. They're saying put it on. Have strength. Have strength for that spiritual event that you're going to go through. Have strength. You see that spiritual poverty right there? They want you to have strength in that. They want you to go forward. They want you to have strength and have faith in it. Have courage to do it. You need to do that because you're not... And this is a fire Leo. You can have that in your chart again. Yeah, they're saying have strength, have courage to move forward inwards with the divine, inwards with your spirituality. Move forward, you have the strength to do it. King of Cups. Yeah, you're anxious. My nose is itching. Yeah, you're anxious. Are you lying to people around you? Because my nose is itching. You've lied in the past and you're still lying for people. My nose is like itching. You're still lying now to certain people. Anxious, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. What am I saying? Departing. I don't know. Why did I say departing? Are you departing from people? Do you want to depart from someone? This is an air Gemini. It's in the upright. It's on top of the King of Cups. And it's not in the reverse, honey. So that means you're really anxious. You're really worried. You're really like... You're overthinking. Like I said, you're overthinking. You're overthinking. You're overthinking everything. You're thinking that she's moved on. Or if she has moved on. You need to go into your spiritual journey. You know, this queen, if she moved on or not. And I really feel like she hasn't. She's really taking time for herself. She's really doing time for herself. She's really, my nose is itchy. You are lying all over the place. What you doing, Pinocchio? Pinocchio, what are you doing? What are you doing, Pinocchio? Stop lying. Lying ain't gonna get you nothing but more karma. Do you understand? Queen of Cups. Yeah, the death. Death on the Queen of Cups says resisting change. You're resisting the change to come to her. This is... What I'm not understanding is you want someone, but you don't want to do the work. Make that make sense. Please make that make sense. If you have a job, they hire you for a specific job and they tell you, listen, this is going on in, let's say, computer. This computer broke down or whatever the case may be, right? You know, I get to it. I get to it when I get to this job or whatever the case may be. Now, all the jobs are piling up. If you don't do the work, what they're going to do? What are they going to do? If you keep on procrastinating it and not doing it and not want to go forward and not do that computer, not fix that computer, not fix that wiring, not fix that telephone, whatever the case may be, because you're there for electronic repairman, right? For that company. If you don't do that, what's going to happen? They're going to fire you. That's the same thing with God. If you don't do your healing work, okay, you don't do your healing work, guess what's going to happen? God's going to turn around, fire you, and put someone else in her place. And if he already done that, it's because you didn't do the work. Simple as that. That's the same thing. Jobs and God work the same. The only thing with God is they're not going to give you a suspension. He's not going to give you all this time to recover yourself. He's going to tell you, oh, you don't want to do this? Okay, no problem. I'll find my queen. I'll find my chosen one, someone that wants to do the work, that wants to be there for her or him, while you are going to be in despair. This is why you're here. Because God don't play. He told you to shape up. He has given you, I know he has given you ample warnings. Because Lord knows, he has given you ample warnings. He's given you ample write-ups. He has given you, a temporary, without pay, a leave of absence without pay. Then he came back and said, you want to try this again? Let's go. Let's try this again. You going to do this again? And you said, no, I don't want to do this. I want to follow the road that leads me to lust and temptation, leads me to greed. Confirmation with the air in the back. Confirmation with the universe stirring up. I'm telling you, that's what you did. And then now is you fear change, you holding on, stagnation, you're decaying, personal transformation. You're resisting the change. Go with it. You know how beautiful it is? It's so beautiful. You don't feel alone. You feel beautiful. You feel blissed. You feel happy. You do. I went through a heartache. I went through some trauma. I went through some issues with relationships before. And let me tell you, this past relationship, this situation that I left, and now that I'm coming into myself and I passed my healing and I'm doing me and I'm doing what I got to do, it feels wonderful. It feels good. It feels wonderful being in this totally bliss. And I don't say this to throw it. I don't want people thinking that I'm saying this to throw it in nobody's face. I'm saying this because I want you there. I want y'all guys there too. If more people start to open up them and start to heal them and start to process their own anguishes and their own issues with themselves and learn how to love themselves, they project that onto the world and they can love others the same way. And they can have their boundaries and their standards. Yes, that's a must, because you need to cut people off when they want to come with their bullshit. You know what I mean? But you also know how to project that if you need to project that to need be. You know what I mean? Need it be. Not whenever the hell you want to. No, when God tells you that person needs your talking, that person needs your help right now. When God ordains it, not whenever the hell you want to because you got Christ. No, because your energy is your energy. You have to conserve that sometimes. Sometimes you have to know when to give it and when to hold back, Once I heard that song, know when to hold them, know when to walk away, know when to holler, know when to hide, or whatever the guy. So you're resisting change, okay? And that came up again. That came on top of the Queen of Cups because of a reason. Water sign Scorpio, because of a reason. It's a reason. It's a reason. It's a reason why. Because you're trying to come. You're thinking about, you have anguish, you're thinking about this person, you have anguish, you do want to come through, but you don't know how to come through. And the reason how you don't know how to come through, because you're not accepting and surrendering to the divine. Okay? Give me one for this Knight of Cups. Hangman. Pause. Surrender, like I just said. Let go. New perspective. Enlightenment. View things differently than before. Deep insights. Sacrifice. Change. And release. Lord Jesus. You like to lie. This is... This is a water sign. It's all water. Neptune is your planet. You like to lie. I have an itchy problem with my nose. Like to lie, Pinocchio. Stop lying, Pinocchio. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Listen. It ain't nothing to it but just to do it. That's all. It's no guidebook. It's no nothing. It's no guidebook. Listen, when I did this, it was when my divine source told me, my God told me, you got to do what you got to do. You got a talent. You got to put it to use. I need people to understand that I'm here to help. I need people to understand that I'm here for them, that I have never forsaken my children. My children has forsaken me, and I keep on saying this. Remember, I always say this. I'm a sinner in his eyes, but I'm not a liar to his face. Stop lying. Stop procrastinating. It just said it. Surrender. Pause. Pause your life. Pause what you're doing right now. Surrender. Surrender to him. The strength card. Give me one. Wow, that kind of went. Did you see that? Did you see that? I'm going to take it the way it landed. It literally landed like this. On top of this, like this. I swear to you not. And these are a deck of cards. I'm gonna take these out next. Because this is what they want me to do. It landed just like this. God. My ancestors are beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Oh, you're his favorite girl. Oh, that's so beautiful. Self-love. What did I say? I said this already. Self-love, harmony, distrust. You're disharmony, distrust, broken up, imbalance, tension, broken communication. First thing, key to everything. Open that mouth. Say exactly what you feel out your heart, and you will feel so much relief. Let me tell you, I've always been a person to never hold back my tongue. And that's why I got in trouble a lot of the time when I was younger. My mom used to look at me like, I was younger, I used to stay quiet. Until I was with my first baby father, and I had gotten an anxiety attack. We had to go to the hospital. He took me to the hospital. My family doesn't know about this or anybody. It's just me and him. He took me to the hospital. I was literally paralyzed on one side because I was so stressed and bottled up with everything. I was so bottled up. So bottled up. I bottled everything up. I've never spoken. I didn't speak to anyone. I didn't say anything to nobody. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything to nobody. I never spoke my mind. I never said my truth. I never said anything until that doctor said you had an anxiety attack. And I looked at him. And I was young. I was young at that time. And when he told me that, he said, you have to start releasing some of your stress. You have to start talking. You have to start saying what you feel. You cannot hold it in. And I'm a Sag. We speak our mind. But at that moment in time, I still had mom and dad dictating in my head. I still had old traditions dictating shit in my head. Until I said, you know what? Fuck it. No more. I'm done. And what I did, I started opening his mouth. And ain't no fucker gonna tell me not to say what I feel. I tell you that right now. And when I said it I said, you know what? Here it goes. Game on. I had every enemy, even my family. Even my family were my enemy. Even my sisters will even tell me, you too much. One sister tells me, you talk too, you know why? Because I ain't going to break this heart right here. I'm not going to let somebody manipulate me. And I'm not going to let the world trample over me because I don't speak my mind. No, speak what you got to speak. And then you will see your release. Strength. Have that strength to speak your shit. Understand? And I don't mean shit by... Because I got God, but then again, God is wrath too. Remember, God got a lot of personalities, a lot of characters. But the one thing he not going to let is somebody trample all over his shit. You know what I mean? Trample all over what he wants this to be done. And this is what I was called to. You have the Two of Cups in the reverse. And that's a Cancer. Water sign, Cancer. Now, Self-love, disharmony, again, distrust. You are not, and that's in the strength card. That's on top of the strength card. Let's go. Let's get it together. What is you doing? What is you doing? You want this, but you don't have this other cup to offer right now because you're in a pickle. For some reason, I find like you're in some type of issue or something. Let's get this going. You are right now. You're in a you know what? I'm gonna just put it, yeah, because they're telling me take it from the bottom. Burden, extra responsibility, hard work, completion. I don't find it completion. I find that you're taking extra responsibility from shit that you don't need to. I that's a fire Sagittarius sign. Yeah. No, let go of this burden. What's going on? Like I'm not. Listen, ever since I literally got intuitive with my divine, with God, and got intuitive with everything that I had to do, I was guided to do this, to do readings. I've never done this in my life. Never. And I'm going to be very honest with everybody. And if you ever come across it, you know, if you ever come across my family, they'll be like, Lisa, she's never done that. Never. Never this. And I was called to do this. And I do it. Why? Because something out of this is going to help someone else out there. And if this is what transpired, because at first I was doing like motivational speaking, or I was also getting intuitive. I was getting messages from Jesus and my angels and ancestors, and I was getting messages through me, and I would say it. I would do videos saying it. But I guess people have to see a certain tool in order for them to believe. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing if I sit here and I talk to you. Same thing. I get this message. I'm getting this message. I'm getting this download. Blah, 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 blah. X, Y, and Z, right? And there you go. But this is required. Because God said you're going to have to grab a deck. And I said, okay, I'll grab a deck. Mind you, my family don't know me to do this. Nobody knows me to do this. But did I give a shit? No. Do I care what my family thinks? No. Do I care what my friends think? No. Do I care what anybody thinks about me right now? No. What I care is what God cares about me. I called on you. You didn't listen. So what do you want me to do for you? If I'm showing you the way you need to lead, you need to go to that path. I'm showing you in the sand. You ever seen that scripture about the sand? The footsteps on the sand? He's showing you the way. He's showing you, he's paving the way. He's showing you through the footsteps of the sand. You just got to walk his footsteps. That's it. Yeah, it's easier said than done because you got to purge your ass out. You have to purge within. You have to purge what hurts you. You have to see what that deep hurt is. And you got to purge it out. You got to let go. You got to let go of all this. This is not your burdens. And I feel like it's not. But you're taking it on because you're scared of doing the healing work. That's what it is. The next one is self-confidence. I don't get is on the death card, and it is on the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles right now, public recognition, victorious progress, and self-confidence. The Queen is in this energy right now. She's confident. She knows what she wants. She's a go-getter. She's going to do what she got to do. This is where you need to be. Do you understand? You're not doing that. And I'm speaking to a masculine. I really am. Because I've been called a lot to speak upon masculines. Y'all masculines are dropping the ball. Do you understand how it is that God is calling y'all for a mission? And the mission is not just to have someone in your life, not just to have that perfect counterpart in your life, but to also do the mission with your counterpart, with the person you need to be with. And you need to be in the presence of God. You need to lead with your spiritual journey. And I've been doing this So far, I think I've done these readings like this for a lot. Fire sign Leo. I've been doing this reading. I think this is like maybe the 6th reading I've done. I got readings in YouTube as well. Now, that negative talk, you're negative talking yourself, and this is under the Knight of Cups and the Hangman. Pause, surrender, stop negative talking yourself down. Stop talking yourself down. This is air, Libra. Release the pain. Like I said, release, release, release. I keep on telling you, surrender. Your queen is on deck. She's online. She's straight. God is saying, I need you to come. Be straight. Let's go. What are you doing? I speak it like I see it and like I feel it right now. And I feel like my hairs are sticking up. And I feel this whole vibration right now, and you are not doing the work. You need to come on. She needs you, but she needs you in your spiritual journey. You need to come on. And if this has to put a fire up your ass, then so be it. Let's go. What are you doing? Negative talk. Stop that. Release pain, forgiveness, optimism, recovery, and moving on. Stop that. You just need to move on from all this drama. And I believe you're causing this chaos and you're staying in it because you feel like that's you. That's what you got to overcome. No, you don't. That's you. That's the burden that you got to overcome. That's the burden that you have to deal with right now. I swear it's like in flames right now. Look. I put a stick of incense in here along with it. And look how, Lord, your life is like chaotic right now. You're going through a lot of chaos. That's like confirmation. The flame is like crazy. Get out of this. Get out of this. Get out of this whole feeling. This is crazy. Crazy. You're trying to manifest something. Earth sign again. Double earth. Page of Pentacles. Trying to manifest. You're trying to manifest financial opportunity, skill development, ambition, desire, and you're doing your due diligence to work at this, but next is the 9 of Cups, and they're saying lack of inner joy, smugness, dissatisfied, indissolution, materialism, inner happiness. You're just thinking materialized. Like again, earth, and this is water, Pisces. Your indecision. Air, Libra, again. You're thinking about two lesser, two evils, but everything is going to be evil if you don't decide to go into and surrender into the hands of God. Period. It don't matter what you choose. Even if you choose your past person, she's in her healing journey. She's in her journey. She's doing what she has to do. She's going to see right through you. She or he is going to see right through you. Take what resonates at this reading right now. I'm doing character, not gender. So I'm reading masculine, feminine. So your feminine is not going to approve of you if you're coming with all this baggage. She's going to sense it. Period. You need to go heal, surrender. You are lacking joy. You are lacking, you're lacking everything. You're looking at materialistic things. And that's not going to satisfy that queen, because that queen is in with God. And in order for you to be in her presence and be around her and enjoy things with her, you have to be also in the presence of the Lord, because you have to walk, both of you, in the presence of the Lord. I know for me, if I tell a man, listen, I'm with God, who you with? What do you treasure the most? What are your looks and views of life? And if he tells me, oh, I want to be wealthy, I want to be financially stable, blah, 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 and that's what's coming out of his mouth, then he's not saying anything about God. Because if you say, I'm blessed and I'm wonderful and I'm with God, and you don't have to say it just to please this woman, because guess what? This person, this queen, knows and sees exactly for who you are. So coming in deceitful, conniving, whatever the case may be, or coming in with deception, with the slithering tongue out of your mouth, is not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. So you can come like that if you want to, but it's going to be your loss. Again, you're going to lose. You're thinking about two lesser evils. Two lesser evils. You need to think about how to get away from the dynamic that you're in. Page of Cups. You're getting intuitive message. Water, earth again. Water and earth. You're getting intuitive message. You're creative opportunities, but I get here. You're curious. You're curious about your queen. You're curious if this queen is with someone else. You're curious, and I don't feel like she is. I just feel like she's going through her journey, and she's doing what she has to do. She's not worried about... She ain't worried about Dick right now. You know what I mean? She's worried about her. She's just figuring her out. She ain't worried about nobody else. She's worried about her. That's it. You're thinking about the possibilities, happy surprises. You're trying to bring... sensitivity, dreamer. You're dreaming too much. You're in your head too much. You're dreaming. You're dreaming about things that is not reality. Come back to reality. Surrender to God and do the journey. You are getting to the message, because I just heard my ancestors said, yeah, his ancestors are talking to him. And he is getting the messages. So you're not doing the work. Period. And before I shuffled, the world was under. The world was under first. And then I shuffled. Let's get a little more. Some more, please. A little more. Let's get a little more. Message cards. No. Forgot. My ancestor said no. You know which ones to grab. These little deck. Little deck. Alright, so let's shuffle these and see what it is. What it is for. Right? What it is for. Sometimes I let the child come out sometimes. I let my inner child come out a little bit. Just to play. For a little bit. It's good to do that sometimes. A little bit. No contact is self-respect. Firm decision, energetic cut, and healing space. So you were I feel like she cut you off. Yeah, I feel like she cut you off. She wanted healing time for herself. She wanted to heal. She wanted to continue her journey. She knew she had to do something. She knew you had to do something. She knew the journey. I knew my journey. I knew what I had to do. I didn't know clear cut. I didn't know you know, I didn't know exactly what. I didn't know, but I knew. I knew I had to surrender to the divine. I knew I had to be with him. I knew that I had to separate from him. And when it clicked, when it finally clicked that I had to separate from my ex, my current ex, when it finally clicked, I felt not a sense of joy, but I felt kind of a sense of relief. Like, wow. That I didn't think I was going to feel, but I did. I felt a sense of relief. And not because it was bad, not because the relationship was bad. It was just he was avoidant, and he had other agendas in his situation. He had a complicated situation. But I felt like I needed to do that. I needed to release him because I couldn't bring him in my journey. But he had to do his own journey. And I knew he had to do his journey as well. But he didn't. So there we go. Rewrite your love story. For the queen in this reading right now, rewrite your love story. New benefits, fresh start, empower, navigate. Narrative. Empowered narrative. Sorry. See how she's writing? See how she has the city there? She has candles lit. Do that. Do that, queen. Do that. Rewrite your love story. Think about what you want to do. Think about what you want to excel, exceed. You know, because this person, they're fighting it. They're fighting it. And the more they fight it, the more it's going to, you're disconnecting. See that? You're disconnecting. Okay? The more they're fighting, the more they're going to disconnect. And the more you're free to rewrite your story, to rewrite your love story. Give it a chance. Remember, I always say love is not something that, love is an energy that you can even consume yourself, to love yourself, to care for you. Love is not wrong. What's wrong is who manipulates it. The person, the people that manipulates it. You understand? That confuses love with lust. They're the ones that are wrong. But love is an energy that keeps on giving. It's a beautiful energy if you consume it for yourself. Stop fixing people who broke you. Rescue wound, self-protection, emotional labor. Trust me, I had to stop too. Stop fixing people who broke you. Okay? Can't fix them. Can't fix them. If you're waiting, it's okay. This is what a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of people don't. And this is why it's going to take me longer for this video, because of the simple fact that I was there. I probably still am. A little bit. I'm not trying to fix anybody. I'm past this. I'm not going to fix anybody. I'm not going to nurture anybody that doesn't want to be nurtured. Do you understand? They just want to be kept. Kept. You're not there to keep anybody. You're not there to, you can nurture people if they listen to the advice and keep it pushing, keep it moving on. But not nurture to the point that be kept. You're not going to keep a baby for long in your arms, right? Because the baby starts to get older and bigger, and you be like, you're getting heavy. I can't carry you no more, right? That's exactly what you do with a person. Grown man, grown woman, don't matter. You do not need to carry this person constantly. You tell them once. Your actions speak louder than words. Something don't want me to tell you this. Your actions will speak louder than words. You will then turn around and fix yourself like you're doing. You're rewriting your story. You're rewriting you. Your love story is going to be about you. You understand? This is not about a man. Trust me. I don't feel this is about a man. I don't feel this is you. You're alone here. You're rewriting your love story. And you're rewriting your love story for you. Not for no man, not for nobody else, or not for another woman, or whatever the case may be. Again, I talk about character, not gender. All right? Because in the angel world, we don't have genders. We don't. Period. So, fix you. Worry about you. Prioritize you first. Okay? This is what I did. You can still have memories. trust and believe, because I still have a little memory here and there. From time to time, he'll pop up. But it's not bad. It's something that you just, don't think like, oh my God, why am I thinking about him? I haven't thought about him for a while. Oh my God. I don't think that you're doing 10 steps back. Okay. It happens. It's a human thing. It's a human nature thing. You can think about this person, but not sit in it. That's what the universe or your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, what God is telling you. You can sit in those beautiful memories that you had with that person. Do you understand? You can sit in those beautiful memories. You understand? You can sit in those beautiful memories if you want. You can sit in those beautiful memories. That's okay. But not again, not stay in it and immerse in it. You know what I mean? Not marinate in it. You get what I'm saying? Just look at it, smile, and be like, those were good times. And just move on. You understand? St. Michael's, purge this energy away from me. That's it. Purge this energy away from me with love and light. Send love and light to this person. This person needs it. Yes, it can come in your mind all of a sudden, boom, and it's because they're probably thinking of you. They're thinking of you of that moment or whatever, and it's projecting to you. It's okay to be like, it was a nice memory. It was beautiful while it lasted. But St. Michael's, please purge this away from me at this moment, because I don't have, I'm not going to, this is not my energy. With love and light, send it to them. That's it. Send it back to them with love and light. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Really, seriously. But it works. It does. It works. Because you're no more in that energy. You're trying to rewrite your story. You're trying to do what you have to do for yourself. You're no more in that energy. Okay? I think I'm going to get angel cards. Yeah. I'm going to get angel cards. Yep. Break, breathe, begin again. Detox, fresh starts, grounding. Like I said. When this memory starts to come about, think about it like it was beautiful. There's times that I think about it, I'll be like, it would have been beautiful. You know what I mean? But it's not. It's not no more. So, and then St. Michael's, this is not my energy right now. Send it with love and light back to sender. That's all I do. That's all I do. It says soft heart, strong boundaries. What did I say about boundaries? This is for the queen. Soft heart for the feminine in this reading. Balance, emotional intelligence, and self-protection. Like I said. Put that bubble around you. St. Michael will help you. Put that bubble around you. I think I probably will read a prayer on that. You cannot save them from themselves. Okay? Detachment, personal responsibility, and let go. See how, I don't know if you can see it, but he's in that. You're in the other side. You're in another world. You see how this person's here looking at you and saying, wow. You see it? I'm trying to take the glare out. You see it? And he's in chaos. You see that water? And where you at? You're standing firm. You're in that water, but you're standing firm while he's drowning. He or she, take it where it resonates. This one's going to hit because Sun for confirm. Sun. You see, the universe talks to me. That's where it does. If they want to, they would. Effort, prioritize, acceptance. You see how he's texting? You're calling with your love, and he's looking at the text, but he's choosing to ignore it. Because if they want to, they would. You stayed after the first betrayal. That hit me too when I read this, because I did. After the first betrayal, after the first lie that I knew and found out, I stayed, and I shouldn't have. So, and listen, I can sympathize with you, and I understand this. Trust, I understand this. Yeah. It's saying self-betrayal, second chance, a final decision. You see how she's like miserable? No. So unfollow this person. They're telling you social media boundaries. It says nervous system reset, emotional distance. See what it says in the bottom? Unfollow. Unfollow this person. Feel it, then release. Like I said, what did I say before? I think about it sometimes. Sometimes it comes to me, but it's not my energy sometimes. Sometimes now it's not my energy because I know it's that person thinking at that moment. And there's certain moments that you get it. But react to it. Say, ooh, wait a minute. St. Michael's, this is not my energy. Rebuke, repel with love and light. Send it back to sender with love and light. Okay? Emotional processing. Chaos and relief. I think it's chaos. But anyway, you can read it. You see how the angels, see how the doves, these are angels, spirits. These are your spirit guides, spirit team, ancestors. They're there to help you. Feel it and then release it. Okay? Yeah. Softness is not a weakness. Remember, it's not. I thought I had to always be strong. Remember, I was mom and dad in my life. I was mom and dad with my kids. All my relationships. Okay? All of them. They never, they were never wanted to grow up. They never wanted to be, remember the extended will be at YouTube. They never wanted to be a grown-up. They wanted to be men. They wanted to be kings, but in, and little princess energy. You know what I mean? And I say princess. I didn't say prince. Princess energy. So, they always wanted to be men, but they never could fit the crown. You know what I mean? So that was something that was I was projecting. We was mirroring. I was mirroring that from me. So I had to learn how to grow within me. So I was projecting that. I was, whatever I was projecting, I was receiving. You understand? So I wasn't feeling like I was worth, I was worth the time or the effort or whatever the case may be. Or I had kids, I had this, the third, whatever. I was projecting a lot of negativity. I was projecting that. I'm a big girl. I'm not a skinny girl. I'm a big girl. So I was projecting that too. So whatever came was trash, was coming into my energy, because that's what I was projecting. That's what I was mirroring. So when you feel that, this is not weakness. Softness is not weakness. I don't know how people think softness is weakness. Do you see how she's planting? She's planting seeds. A gardener. She has to be soft, right? With these plants and stuff. But she's still got armor. She still can go to bat. You know what I mean? Can go and do her thing. That's what they're trying to say. Heartbreak, but make it a rebirth. So take your pain and convert it. Alchemize it. That's what alchemy means. Conversion. Convert your pain into a rebirth. You see how beautiful this card is? See how the city is around her? And heartbreak all the time. Him or her. But she arises from the ashes, from the hurt, from the pain as a phoenix. Do you see that? Transformation. Transform your pain. Transmute that pain. Do what you have to do. Again, you fell for the potential, for their potential, not reality. Fantasy, projection, and grounding. Again, I did too. I saw the best in them. I did see exactly what they was for, what they could do. I saw, I fell for the potential that I saw in them and stuff like that. But in reality, that's not them. That wasn't them. It isn't love as attachment, fear of loss, soul, dependence, fear of loss, and soul lesson. This is a soul lesson for you. It was a soul lesson for me too. Trust me. I went through this. The ties and the connections are not to inflame or anything like that. If this person is in the dark, If this person is not the way he came out, he or she came out as they're not trying to fix anything. They're not trying to go within. They're not trying to go in their healing journey. It's because it's not what it seems. It isn't love. It's attachment. See? Dependence. Fear of loss. Soul lesson. I don't know who needs to hear this, but obviously somebody needs to hear this. Alchemize. Alchemize your pain. Alchemize this. Alchemize your pain. I am going to get some angel numbers confirming this is your reading. I like to do that. I know my ancestors be like, but I like to do that because I want people to be like, oh, you know what? That was my reading. You know, I like doing that. I do. So let's get to your angel numbers. Now I'm flowing. Okay. Come through, angels. Make sure nothing flipped out. Because sometimes things be flipping out. Did you see that? I will read them all when I'm done picking. Okay. Okay. Got it. All right. All right, so you have 17, 17, 19, 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 14, 41, and 11, 22. So 17, 17 is drama alert. So there is a drama going on that's going on in your past person, either queen. This is for you or that's for him. This is, remember, I'm reading for a masculine and a feminine. This masculine and feminine energy was in this read today. So drama alert, independency, prosper, solitude, growth, healing, and inspiration. Take a few deep breaths and turn your focus inwards. You need time to reflect and consider your options. This is for the masculine. I just heard masculine. Reply on your inner strength. Rely on your inner strength and trust the universe. The universe is howling with the wind. It's moving the wind. Trust that you're moving in the right direction. What may seem like a pause in activity is simply a natural part of your journey. So, right now you think that something is stirring up, something is like, because the wind just stirred up and stuff like that, you think that something's happening, something's wrong or whatever, but it's not. um but you do have some type of drama coming through that you need to avoid at this point and moment. um in the drama situation, Queen, you need to just avoid it. Don't pay it no mind. Don't counteract with it. Don't interact with it. Don't, say anything to it. Don't, nothing. Don't project to it. Just let it slide, let it flow. It'll work itself out. Cycles 1919. Karma, transformation, balance. Like I said, karma, transformation, balance, influence, power, circles, change, and renewal. Karma is approaching, let go of the need of control. Like I just said, let go of it. As you cannot force things to happen. Embrace the lesson life offers to prevent them from repeating in the future. Make room for new expenses, expenses, new. I don't know why I'm tongue tied right now. New expectations and um, positive transformation in your life. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, good luck. Spiritual guidance, process, justice, structure, system, processes, progress and processes, discipline and rule. You are on the right track. Spiritual guides are supporting and encouraging you to give your best effort. Success is in within your reach. Success is within your reach. Stay observant of your surroundings and communication clearly. Communicate very clear. Okay, Queen. Trust that everything will fall into place as it should. Okay. It says 111 intuition, insight, serenity, harmony, clarity, joy, momentum, self-awareness, intuitive, and unconditional love. Now is the time to realize your longing held ideas. You're on the right path to turning your dreams into reality. The right people, circumstances, and resolutions, resources, are coming together to support you. Happiness and new opportunities are within reach. Trust the journey and have faith in your progress. 1441, unique skills. So, life goals, prosper, mastery, integrity, career growth, ambitious, focus, important projects. So this is a time for interest, for intense self development. Sorry. Focus on refining your craft. You already have everything you need to succeed, but consistent practice will make you a true master. Use this time to align with your purpose and level up in your career or business. It's time to prioritize growth and achievements. 1122. Great shift. Transformation, spiritual awakening, manifestation, unity, alignment, fulfillment, expansion. First, acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of hard work. Then open your mind to new possibilities and allow yourself to explore new adventures. Many positive shifts are on the way on the horizon. The world around you is aligning with your intentions, supporting your growth and dreams. So, this is the first card. I gotta focus. First card. And remember, with that number, you can see 17. You can see 717. You can see 171. You can see, you can see 171. You can see 117. You can see also, just they're telling me 771. You can see 771. You can see, what's the other number? 711. There you go. She was like 711. 711. It's funny. All right, this is 119. I mean, you can see 119. You can see a 919. You can see 99.1. You can see 911. I've been saying 911 a lot. You can also see 911. 911. You know what? I'm thinking 911. You can probably see that too. 911. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3, 2, 3, or 4, 3, 2, 1. You can see that backwards. You can see 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4 with this number as well. I'm gonna go back to the video and see it. 111. That's self-explanatory, right? You can read that. 1441. You can see 144, 441. You can see 144. I just said that. 144. You can see 414. I've been seeing the 144 a lot. 1122. You can see 2121. You can see 221. You can see 2211. You could see 121. You could see 221. You could see 211. You could see as well. So orange numbers. Yes. They're telling me to take this one too as well. 1144, high vibration, divine blessings, abundance, grand opportunities, synchronicities, faith, life prosper, soul calling. Love, joy, and new happiness are just around the corner, waiting for you. What's coming is beyond anything you've imagined. A rare opportunity or an exciting encounter with like-minded souls that will far exceed your expectations. Trust that something incredible is on the way. So you can see 144. We have a lot of fours. We have these two cards. You can see 144, 1144. You can see 411. You can see 141, 114, 411. Okay. So just I wish you the best of everything. I wish you happiness in your journey. Take what applies to you and implement it. If you see any of those numbers, come back to the video, or save the video, and you can then turn around and see what was the numbers and what was the message. You can see the reading again and see what was the message towards the reading and stuff like that. I hope this helps you in your journey, and I wish you the best. Peace, love, and light.